are, Dolly. You want the drinks in here?
Good idea. There's too many riffraff out there nowadays. Merchants like Lopez. You know he lost me £500.
Yes, well, he's done worse than that for Phineas Finn. A vote of censure was moved against him in the House tonight, on the grounds that he spoke too savagely against Ferdinand Lopez in the Sewer Bridge debate, and did thereby abuse the privileges of the House.
Would I be right in thinking that the censure was not meant so much for Phineas, but for the Prime Minister?
Yes, Dolly, yes, you would be right.
Lady Glenn would have made a better Prime Minister.
I dare say. He'd certainly be lost without her.
And what happened to the motion?
It was roundly beaten.
Then the government's all right, then.
Well, the motion may have been defeated, Dolly, but Lopez's suicide is still sharply remembered. It's held against the Duke.
I can't think why. Lopez ran out of crinkle and walked under a steam engine. It was the only sensible thing he ever did. Why should anyone blame Planty Pal?
Well, our old friend Quintus Slide and others of his ilk are seeing to it that they do.
Well, nobody believes the Quintus Slides of this world. Ah, Silverbridge.
Ah, and I'd like you two fellas to meet a new member, Major Tifto.
Ah, how do you do?
This is Barrington Earl, Tifto.
Earl?
And Dolly Longstaff.
Longstaff.
Ah, I know who you are. You own the other half of the Prime Minister, along of Silverbridge.
That's it.
Owns half Planty Pal.
Antipal. Oh, no. No, I'm with you now. Our cult. And a very useful investment it should turn out to be. Best thing on four legs for a long time.
Tifto's a jolly good judge of form, whether it's on four legs or two, eh, Tifto?
Oh, you're very kind, my lord.
And what are you recommending on two legs this season?
Well, I think you'll find that Mademoiselle Stuffer is good for a bit of a canter.
Mademoiselle Stuffer? But surely she's the new Traviata at Covent Garden, Dolly.
Got it in one, Barrington. Tell me, Major Tifto, are you very well acquainted with the lady? I'm told she don't go about very much.
Thank you. Well, she and I have had a run or two, for all that.
And you're greatly favoured.
Well, she's always had a soft spot for me. Several soft spots, in fact. Thank
How
you.
very agreeable for you. And what does her husband say about it?
Her, husband?
Well, if you know the lady so well, Major Tifto, you must be aware that for the last 2 years she has been married to a certain Mr. Thomas Jones, and uncommon jealous he is. So, before you trot Mrs. Stuffer Jones out again, you better make certain that he's not hiding somewhere with a pistol.
It's no good telling tales to Dolly, Tifto. He knows everything that ever happens in all London. Come along. I'll introduce you to some more of the fellows.
Gentlemen.
Ah, Nidderdale.
Dolly, I don't think that Major Tifto is quite the companion the Duke would have chosen for his son and heir.
Tell me, Duke, what do you think of Plantagenet lately?
Think of him?
Well, you haven't quarrelled with him?
Quarrelled? Good heavens, no.
Well, I know you still call him your noble friend, and you're still in the same team and all that. But it used to be so much more.
It still is more, very much more.
Then you, of all people, will be able to tell me, Duke. Can Plantagenet go on with it? After all, it was you who made him Prime Minister.
That I did not. He made himself Prime Minister by winning the confidence of Parliament.
And will he be able to keep it?
Well, I fancy that time and chance, which must happen to him as they happen to other men, will compel him to give it up fairly soon now.
The coalition is doomed.
All governments are doomed.
I'd have given 10 years of my life to make Plantagenet Prime Minister. And now I would give 5 years of my life to keep him so. How will it be dragged down, Duke? Not just because I caused Planty to give money to Mr. Lopez.
Not exactly, no. Plantagenet was publicly exonerated of any blame on that count. But the fact that it is being said at all is enough to injure a man in his position.
Oh, Duke. Will he ever forgive me?
But it isn't your fault, my dear.
Now, what can I do to help him?
Take him off to Matching the first possible moment and see that he gets a long rest, only seeing those faces that he knows and loves.
Yours must be among them, Duke. You will come to us, of course.
For a single smile from your grace, I would come to Siberia.
You need only come to Matching, Duke, and you shall have them all.
So it comes down to this, Duke. Several more men have withdrawn their support from the coalition, so from this day on I can no longer guarantee the government's majority in the House.
How long do you think that we shall retain a majority?
A few weeks, months perhaps, given luck. But from now on we must reckon that the very next vote in the Commons may go against the government.
This business of Lopez is at the bottom of it all, I suppose.
Perhaps, but if it hadn't been for that, there would have come some other trouble. No, the truth is simply this. The country is bored with peace and wishes to see bustle again.
I don't see us teaching Planty Pal to bustle.
In any case, I don't think we have any supporters to bustle with us. No, the thing is finished, gentlemen. All we can do now is to choose the moment and manner of our going.
Have you heard who's to be the new Prime Minister?
There is to be a change already?
No, just my little joke. But I feel sure there'll be a terrible blow-up before very long. I can sense it in the air. Do you not tremble for your husband?
No. As long as he has a seat in Parliament, he will be contented.
But what about the Admiralty yacht, Marie?
Oh, he can do without that, I think.
But what about the place?
There will be other governments and other places.
Yes. For my poor Plantagenet, there'd never be another place like this again.
To have been Prime Minister Glencora is a great honour. No one can rob him of that.
But to be Prime Minister is an even greater thing, Marie. And for all his troubles, I know the charm of it is growing on him more every day. The carriage will be waiting. Would you go down and keep them happy, Marie?
Very well, my dear.
Frank,
Good afternoon, Lady Mabel. Is the carriage ready?
they're not all there yet. Frank, I wonder when we were last alone together.
2 years or more, I suppose.
That summer at Lady Cantrip's. Does it not make you yearn a little when you remember it?
What's the good, Lady Mab? We both agreed we should give it up because we neither of us had the money. Let's just stick to that.
That you once swore you would love me forever.
And you swore the same to me, and yet it was you who said we should drop it.
So I did. But I think the wrench has been greater for me. Your love has been transferred very quickly and very advantageously. Lady Mary?
Yours has not been so very abiding. You do not, I notice, discourage Lord Silverbridge.
That is unkind, Frank. You know very well that with such a father as Gregson, such a brother as Percival, and with the years going on very quickly, I must soon find a husband. There need be no such haste for you, Frank. You might have been faithful to me for some while yet, and you would not have gone wholly unrewarded.
There's no going back, Lady Mab. You bade me take my love elsewhere, and that I've done.
Yes, with the greatest ease.
I cannot tear my heart and my life to pieces for the sake of an old love. Come on. Let's go and join the others.
Oh, Frank, I wish.
There you are, you two. Come on, the carriage is waiting.
Yes, we were just coming, as you see. Thank you, Silverbridge. How well that coat becomes you. Which of your horses do you ride today?
Come on, Silver. It's time we were off. Only Mother to come now.
She was nearly ready when I left her.
Well, I wish she'd buck up.
Mother, you look superb.
Thank you, Silver. I am sorry to have kept you all waiting, but as you can see, I've been getting myself up. Today I'm in my driving mood. Thank you. Walk on.
And do you think it will soon go against us, Finn?
Yes, Duke, soon.
Oh, how so? Why, surely we could hold on till the beginning of the next session?
I'm very doubtful of that.
Bitter thing to go with so little done. In fact, I would fain carry on. No, I'm determined to carry on, Finn, so long as there is any hope that we may be of service.
There comes a time in any government when its best service is to be gone.
Well, I don't think it's come to that yet. In fact, I pray not. No, I would like to do at least some one thing before we go.
What is it your Grace would do, if you could?
If I could, Finn. If I could. I would spread justice over the entire earth. I would lead chosen friends of loving hearts, clear intellect, noble instinct, whose one great aim was to abolish the distances between men.
But do men really want that?
How can we, to whom so much has been given, dare to think otherwise?
But this which we have been given, if distributed equally, would dwindle so pitifully that no man would get anything worth the having.
At least we'd all be alike in that. And there'd be justice. But Finn, you're a liberal because you know that all is not what it ought to be. Because you'd march on to some nearer approach to equality.
I want a fairer world, if that's what you mean.
No. I mean that as you are a just and a liberal man, then you must want all men to be equal. Equality is so great a thing. It's so glorious, Finn, that you become disgusted by the promise of it in the mouths of bloodthirsty and corrupt men.
Such men have asserted a mock equality, so much that the very idea of the thing now stinks in my nostrils.
And yet I fear the true equality is but a dream, and it'll never come. Still, sometimes one likes to dream. Especially as there is no danger that matching and all this will have flown away when I wake up. Oh, it's pleasant to play with the idea of a millennium, Finn, that will never come to destroy me. I doubt I could stand the tests that have been attempted in other countries.
Yes, you should be thankful, Palliser, that the English are not given to violent revolution. They prefer to enjoy what they have in peace and leave others to do likewise.
But will it always be so?
That I cannot say, but for the time at least, Duke, you are free to enjoy your domain and to walk in it without fear.
Well, Phineas, let's walk in it together, shall we? Before the best of the day is gone. Good afternoon, my dear.
Had a nice afternoon, Duke.
Yeah, very pleasant. Oh, Phil and I, we've just been talking politics.
What other amusement is possible on such a beautiful afternoon?
Oh, we're just going out to enjoy it now.
Silver, Tregear, race you both through the tithe barn.
Right. Tregear,
Right.
Mrs. Finn shall give us orders.
As you wish, gentlemen. Back a bit, Mr. Tregear. Steady, Silverbridge. Are you ready, gentlemen? Off! Come on, Lord Silverbridge! Give him his hand!
Oh, these boys, they should take more care. Now, come on, Finn.
Gates, assist it. Right, go on.
It was foolish of General to propose that race.
There is no danger for your brothers or for Mr. Tregear.
I know. They're all fine horsemen, especially Mr. Tregear. But I just don't think that Papa liked the idea of a race. For that reason, I wish Mr. Tregear had not joined in. I want Papa to realise how serious he is. And what an excellent influence on Silverbridge.
I shouldn't let Silverbridge hear you say that. He is very independent and would not like to know he was influenced even for his own good.
You seem to have made a very close study of my brother's character, Mabel.
I've known him so long. I first met him in the nursery, Mary, when he wasn't Silverbridge, but just little planty Palliser.
And you were intrigued even then?
Oh, I was bowled over. I thought I'd never seen such a handsome little boy.
But I think now that Mr. Tregear is more handsome than Silverbridge.
Oh, no, Mary. Mr. Tregear is well enough, but he doesn't have the open look which Silverbridge has.
But he does have more maturity, more thoughtfulness.
Yes, Silverbridge is still such a boy. Well, and who won?
Tregear, by a neck.
Silverbridge came second, and I fell off and came a long way last.
Your sister says it was all very foolish.
Well, I don't think Papa much cared for it. And he does have so much to trouble him just now, we might try not to annoy him.
He can hardly object to a friendly race.
It wasn't as if there was any betting. Nothing wrong with it at all. What do you say, Lady Mab?
I say that your father is very fastidious about leisure pursuits and expects others to be so too. Look at him now, walking with Mr. Finn. You see how earnestly they are talking?
Politics, again, I should be banned. Look what they've done to him. My father is much too old for his age.
And perhaps his son is a little too young. Time is passing, Lord Silverbridge. You can't spend your whole life on horse races.
Oh, I have other interests.
Oh? May I hear about them?
If you'll come out again for a walk.
Certainly.
I do hope we didn't really upset your father, Mary. As you say, he does have an awful lot on his mind just now.
Eh? What do you mean running the government and all that?
I mean that before very long he may not be running the government.
Really? Is it as bad as all that?
From what I hear, yes.
You take a very close interest in politics, don't you, Mr. Tregear?
Well, I do hope to enter the House myself one day, on the Conservative side. Though I hardly dare mention that here at Matching.
I should think not.
Well, many Conservatives are honest and clever men. Well, they must have their reasons.
They have excellent reasons.
Well, then tell them to me.
I can hardly undertake to educate your father's daughter on the principles of conservatism. In this house, that amounts to treason.
Yes. Nevertheless, I'm prepared to listen.
I warn you, it's a long, hard lesson.
Ah, yes, right. Not for me. Politics ain't much of my line, so I'll leave you two to get on with it, eh?
Very well, Mr. Tregear. There's nobody to overhear us. So you may begin your first lesson in treason.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Your Grace, but the Duke of St. Bungay is here.
Duke of St. Bungay?
Yes, sure.
Ask him to come in.
I thought it as well to come at once, though Her Grace does not expect me till next week.
No, we're happy to see you at any time.
I hope you will be now. Here is a list that I have been asked to bring you of those who wish to resign from your ministry. Sir Orlando Drought, as I need hardly say, Grogram, Drummond, Beeswax, even Cantrip.
Stop, Your Grace.
Oh, that is only the beginning. There are several more.
Including St. Bungay?
No, Duke. I shall not resign. Not, that is, until you do. Nor will Mr. Monk, nor Mr. Finn.
I'm sorry. But you all three, you think I should go?
You cannot carry on without all these.
How soon?
If a man must go, it is more dignified to go at once.
Why could they not have waited until the next session? Oh, we might have been active enough to satisfy him then.
We might have been. We might have been these last 2 sessions, but we weren't. And then, Duke, all this about the death of that man Lopez. It's been very damaging.
They blame me for that.
They connect you with what occurred.
Is there no justice?
Duke, if you wish to stay in politics and wish to remain sane, you must remember this. A man should go in and out of government as he cuts in and out of a whist table, enjoying both the game and the rest from the game. Chance has brought you in, and chance is now taking you out. And chance, someday, will return you.
But never as Prime Minister. Duke, if we promise now to set about devising new measures, at once, and to be brought forward as soon as the next session commences, now, would they withdraw their resignations?
It is too late for any measures to be agreed within this coalition.
Well, then we go, do we? Haven't achieved nothing?
We did not come in to carry measures, my friend.
Duke, what have we done?
We have settled a nasty little crisis in the nation's trade and carried on the Queen's government prosperously and without noise during a period of consolidation.
I would like to pass just one significant bill.
We have done what Parliament and the people expected us to do. And in my poor opinion, we have done it well. But now, we have finished, and it is time to bow out.
Well, Mr. Tregear, are you not going to tell me how talented it is?
To do that, I must see it closer. It is not only talented, it is beautiful. Lady Mary, in a few days I shall be gone.
I know.
And before I go, there is something I must tell you.
And are you, Mr. Tregear?
Then you go first.
No.
The lady must always go first.
Not in this, I think.
Oh, Mary.
You must join us, Duke. You must not go altogether. We need you as a statesman and as a friend.
You're very kind, gentlemen. But Caesar could never command a legion under Pompey.
It has been done much to the benefit of the country, and with no loss of honor in him who did it.
It will never be done by me.
If the fact that you have been First Minister should deprive the country of your services in other offices for all the years that you have left to you, then I, for one, shall think the loss irreparable.
And I second that. We cannot spare men like you, Duke, for very long.
Oh, gentlemen, I can't deny. It pleases me to hear you say so. But for myself, I shall never desire to stand at the head of a government again. As you may have observed, I'm given to fretting. I don't think that a Prime Minister of a free country should suffer from that infirmity. In fact, for some years to come, I would prefer to be altogether out of office. However, I pray that the time may come at last when I may again endeavour to be of some humble service. Now, if you will forgive me, gentlemen,
working very late.
Weighty matters to be decided.
But you are finished with them now.
Yes, my dear, we are finished with them now.
Come. It's time to go to bed. What did he say?
I'm sorry, my dear.
What did the Duke say?
Oh, that our days are numbered.
I could have told him that long ago. There isn't a porter in one of the clubs who doesn't know that. Who is to succeed you?
I shall advise Her Majesty to send for Mr. Gresham. Oh, she may wish to see Mr. Daubeny as well. Not easy to make a ministry at present.
Why should you not go back?
No, that's not on the cards.
But why not? Ever so many men have done it after going out. Why not you? Oh, how can they be so ungrateful?
Cora, I'm not going back. And there's no point in discussing it further.
Of course. I understand nothing because I'm a woman.
You understand a great deal. Not quite. Right. At least our troubles are over. Remember, you said the other day, labours of being a Prime Minister's wife, almost too many for you.
I never said so. As long as you did not give way, no labours were too great for me. I'd have slaved morning and night so that we might have succeeded. Oh, I do hate being beat like this. I'd sooner be cut to pieces.
Nobody likes to get beaten, Cora. There's always disappointment at first. You did say you'd be relieved when it came.
Yes. Yes, I know, and I meant it. Nevertheless, after drinking brandy, so to speak, for so long, I hardly think a thin claret will agree with my stomach.
Of course, a thin claret might be just the thing for brandy drinkers.
Shall you like it for yourself?
I'm a private gentleman, my dear. With more time for his wife and children.
Well, that's all very well, Duke, but we ain't quite what you're used to. You can't bully us like a cabinet meeting or bring in a bill for reforming us or make us go by decimals. You'll find us very dull subjects to work on.
Oh, I don't think so, Cora. Oh, there's Gerald and Silverbridge. They're going to need my guidance and advice.
Indeed, but you needn't heap it on them by the cartload.
Oh, Mary, too, you know. She's got to be settled.
Now, that is woman's work.
Oh, very well.
I can dare to tell the truth about this change plan to you, even if you cannot. Oh, yes. Yes, it will make me unhappy.
I can be honest, too. With you, at any rate. It will fret me to be without work.
Yes. Yes, I know. I am sorry. I do feel responsible.
That's nonsense. Now, it would have happened anyway.
Well, I shall not be altogether discontented.
Where would your contentment be?
In you. In you. Your work was making you ill. Rough people whom your tender nature could not understand worried you. Oh, I'd have given them worry for worry, but you could not. Well, now you'll be free of them, and so I shall be contented.
Then I shall be contented, too.
Steady on, Silver.
You'll have to give it up.
I think not.
Yes, you will. The governor will never stand for it.
I don't see what there is to stand. I'm as good a gentleman as he is.
My dear fellow, I entirely agree. Men have their feelings about this kind of thing. Well, my father is a rich man. He'll want Mary to marry a rich man. He's a noble and he'll want her to marry a noble.
Your father is also a liberal.
Which won't help you because you call yourself a conservative. Well, anyway, no father is ever liberal about his daughter. The long and the short of it is you better leave it alone.
Your father can't eat me.
Nor even bite you. Nor will he abuse you, but he can look at you. And he'll say a word or two which you'll find very hard to bear. My governor's the quietest man going. But he's got a way of making himself disagreeable when he wishes that I never saw equalled.
Well, I don't see that he need hear about it just yet.
You better not hear about it at all, Frank. Just push off outside a moment, Elizabeth.
Very well.
Morning, Lady Mabel.
I think I see your sister walking towards the friary. Good morning, Lady Mabel.
Morning, Mr. Tregear. Morning, Silverbridge. And where is Mr. Tregear off to in such a hurry?
He must do his round of goodbyes. He's off this afternoon.
You'll miss him, I expect.
So I shall. But not as much as I shall miss you when you leave next week. Oh,
And of course I shall miss matching. Though it would be nice to see Miss Cassowary again in London.
staunch old thing, Miss Cass.
Hmm.
But, Mabel, I think that Miss Cassowary is the only person you'll be glad to return to.
Yes, it is not a happy house. My father and my brother Percival spend their entire time gambling the money away. When they come home, they're not fit to talk to.
What an accursed thing money can be.
You mean the lack of it, Lord Silverbridge?
Oh, I wish you had a lot of money, I know.
Very kind of you. But why should you care?
Because I care for you.
It's not as if either of them ever won anything. Or if one does, the other loses it at once. They're getting things into a worse mess every day. And I'm obliged to hope that I may someday marry a man with an income.
Well, yes, that might be sensible.
You are a childhood friend, so of course I can be frank with you. But I'm sure of myself in this. I shall never marry a man I don't love.
Well, I should just think not.
And since it don't suit me to marry a poor man, I shall just take care to love a rich one. Though it would be more proper if he could be got to love me first.
Well, I'm sure any of the fellows could be got to love you, Lady Mabel.
Oh? Which of the fellows had you in mind?
What do you say to Popplecorn?
I don't want to fool. You'll have to do better than that.
Dolly Longstaff, then. Well, he's been around for some time. But he wears well, and he's only an ass when he pretends to be.
Just the man for me. Only I don't think he'd take the trouble to come out and be married.
Barrington Earl.
He's already wedded to the Liberal Party.
Well, then I can only think of one other. Well, Mabel?
I must admit you have all the qualifications. But I'm afraid I've known you too long. To me, you were still a little boy with a cricket bat. One may be very fond of such little boys. One may even adore them in a way, but one cannot marry them.
But look here, Mabel, I'm over 21, and quite soon now I'll be going into Parliament.
You seem in no hurry about that to me.
Well, Father will arrange it in his own good time.
There you are, you see. Father will be arranging it. It's high time you proved you could arrange things for yourself before you offer to arrange my life for me.
But, Mabel, I love you.
No, you don't. You're just playing a game with me, Silverbridge, because you don't happen to have any cricket on today. Well, I've enjoyed our little match this morning, but now it has ended, and I have won.
No. It has been a draw. We must get up a more decisive fixture. You will hear me again, Mabel.
Yes. I will hear you again.
And you'll listen more kindly next time.
I've been kind this time.
Kind, perhaps, but not yielding.
Because I'm hardened, Silverbridge, and you are still soft. How shall the hard yield to the soft?
Well, I do not think of you as hard.
Then let us say that I am grown up and you are not. When you can show me you know your own mind and know it truly, then I will yield soon enough.
Well, Silverbridge, we must forget all about your unfortunate experiences at Oxford and think about your future.
Yes, sir.
I say you'll be entering Parliament, of course. And I've reason to think that the seat at Silverbridge will soon be vacant. So you must prepare to present yourself, sir. Now, they tend to prefer married men in these cases, but...
Well, if I were to tell you, sir, that I've spoken to Lady Mabel Grex.
I should require to know what she replied, sir. Is there a definite understanding?
No, sir. But she did say to come again soon. At least that's what it came to.
You found that encouraging?
Well, I know she'll come round to it, sir. I know it.
Well, Silverbridge, man with a great name, should marry. Shan't be sorry to see you married early. Early marriage makes for stability. Lady Mabel Grex.
Yes, she's often at Matching, Father, and I have known her since she was a little girl.
Well, is she not your senior?
Well, only by a week, sir.
Father, sir, he's not a man I esteem, a drunkard, gambler.
No, but she herself has been so good throughout it all.
Yes, I've heard. Well, if you're sure in your own mind. Oh, then I've no objection, sir. She's a fine, intelligent girl. I shall be very happy for my son.
Well, then I shall go on with it, Father. I'll come to you again as soon as it's settled.
It's not quite settled yet, it seems, and a good job it's not.
Oh, why not, Cora? Don't you like Lady Mabel Grex?
Oh, I like Lady Mabel Grex as well as the next girl. And Silverbridge has known her ever since she was in the cradle. But that's just the point, Plandy. Some ways he still is in the cradle.
It's as well a young man should be settled.
But not too soon, or he'll get bored.
Oh. Lady Mabel Grex is very attractive. I think she's very clever. I don't think he'll get bored.
And I don't intend that he shall be.
No, you're going to interfere, aren't you?
Interfere? Oh, no. All I shall do is give a little loving, motherly advice. Because that is what mothers are for. So, why do you go to your father before coming to me,
Well, a lot of things have happened to hurt him recently, Mother. I wanted to make quite sure that he was satisfied with Mabel before I went any further.
But what about my being satisfied with Mabel?
Mother, you're not jealous.
Yes. Yes, I am, but that's by the way. Now, you listen to me, my boy. For a future Duke of Omnium, only the best is good enough. And Mabel Grex is not the best. Oh, you go ahead with it if you really want to. Your father approves, and God knows I can't stop you. But remember this. It's the same with marriage as it is with cookery. The hors d'oeuvre's often much more amusing than the main dish. Mabel Grex might be very nice and tasty at the hors d'oeuvre stage, but she's not tender enough to make a good joint, and she's been far too long in the oven.
So the member for Silverbridge is going, I hear.
Yes, poor chap. Heart's packing up on him. Rotten luck.
It's very convenient for you. You will stand, of course. Silverbridge for Silverbridge.
Well, the electors seem to like the idea. You're going down there in a day or two. Let them have a look at me.
Ah.
Of course, Dolly, the family don't wish candidates on them anymore, but they do seem happy to have me. And there won't be anybody else putting up.
Well, that's very handy for you. No need to spend any crinkle buying other fellows' votes. But what's this tale I hear going around about you coming out as a Tory?
Well, the electors like that idea too.
Well, your father won't.
Oh, but he'd never interfere. The borough is free to choose a Conservative if it wants one, and the last fellow was.
Yes, but the Duke won't like this Conservative being his very own eldest son. There hasn't been a Conservative in your family since they gave up wearing woad.
Fellow must follow his conscience.
Conscience?
Well, his ideas.
Your ideas, Silverbridge, or Frank Tregear's?
No, I've listened a lot to Tregear, I don't deny. But I've looked all round it for myself as well. See, the way I see it, Dolly, is that these radical chappies are getting so strong that our sort of people ought to start standing up for themselves.
And that's what you're going to tell your governor?
Yes. I'm afraid, sir, I shall say, there's a slight difference of opinion between us.
Well, this is more than just a difference of opinion. This is betraying the family colours. Your governor's going to be no end cut up about this.
Ah, there you are, man. Afternoon, Dolly.
Afternoon.
Look here, this fellow Tifto has been boasting all over London. He's coming down to Silverbridge with us.
Tifto? I don't think that's a very good idea.
I should think not.
Well, he's a jolly good fellow, you know.
I dare say, or rather, I don't dare say. I don't know much about Major Tifto, and I doubt very much whether you do, except that he's rather good at riding horses.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Not a lot. And therefore I advise you not to bring him down with us.
Well, you needn't preach.
Call it what you like. Major Tifto would never be persuaded to hold his tongue, and there's nothing he could say that would do you any good at all.
Ah, afternoon, Silverbridge. Together, Longstaff?
Good afternoon, Major Tifto.
Look, Tifto, I've been thinking about this trip to Silverbridge.
Oh, yes, looking forward to it very much. When do we leave?
Well, that's just it. I don't think, you know, we want to be too much of a crowd. Two of us will do. I've got to be one, of course, and Tregear had better be the other.
Well, ain't that a bit strange?
What do you call strange?
Well, I've made my arrangements. And when a fellow's asked to do a thing like that, you don't expect to be put off.
Oh, the truth is, Tifto, since it is all about Parliament and so on, I ought to have a political atmosphere and not a racing nor betting one.
But there isn't a man in London who cares more about politics than I do. Do you know what I think, my lord? I think you're throwing me over.
Well, I'll make it up to you. I'll go down to Newmarket with you and stick to you like wax.
Well, no doubt you will. I can be useful to you at Newmarket. You'll stick to me there, all right?
And now look here, Major Tifto, if you're dissatisfied, you and I can easily separate ourselves.
I'm not dissatisfied.
Well, then don't talk as if you were. I shan't need you at Silverbridge, that's all about it. When I first asked you to come, I thought it might make a pleasant outing for you. Now I've remembered, business is business.
Well, that's all very well, my lord, but if I'm good enough to own horses...
Horses are a business which you understand. This thing at Silverbridge, you'd better leave to me and Tregear. Morning, sir. You, sent for me, I think.
Yes, sir. I did.
Is there anything the matter, Father? You look rather rough.
Everything is the matter, sir. Now, for a start, Mr. Fothergill writes to me. You've passed bills to him for payment. They're bills exceeding £4,000 for the purchase and training of thoroughbred racehorses.
Well, that's all right then, sir. I am giving the whole lot up.
I'm not sure I trust a man, Silverbridge, who blithely announces he's going to proceed from one extreme to another.
I'm not quite going to an extreme, Father. There is one thing in that line that I wish to keep, and that's my share in the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister?
A coat named after you, Father. Though, of course, you've been out of that for some time now.
Well, go on, sir.
I own him half and half with a fellow called Tifto. We've got a pretty fair chance of the Derby, we reckon, sir.
I quite understand, Silverbridge. You can't break this agreement, not without a certain amount of disappointment and embarrassment. But who is this Mr. Tifto?
Major Tifto, sir. He's a useful sort of chap at the club who knows all about the turf.
Indeed. Well, I hope he doesn't live by it.
Oh, no, sir. He hunts a bit as well.
He doesn't encourage you to bet?
Well, I don't bet, as you notice, Father. Nothing to speak of.
Nothing to speak of, sir. Has a habit of growing into something which has to be spoken of. And rather painfully.
Point taken, sir.
Well, now, let's turn to a brighter topic, shall we? Now, how you getting on with these electors down at Silverbridge?
Not too bad, Father. I'll be going down there again in a week or two.
A week or two? Well, it's a very solemn thing when a man first seeks election to the House. I mean, it's not given to you. And whether you're opposed or not, you've got to gain the confidence and trust of the electors.
Oh, I have them, sir.
Yes, because you're your father's son. Now, you've got to earn it in your own right.
I think I have, sir. You see, I'm doing something they very much appreciate.
Oh, well, I'm very glad to hear it. And what is it? Well?
I'm, standing as a Conservative, Father. Which is what they really want.
Conservative? My son? Conservative?
I have my reasons, sir.
Well, what reasons, sir? Now, you're very young. I don't think you've thought about this very much.
But I have, sir. I've developed my own ideas. But we've got to protect ourselves against these radicals and communists.
Your politics begin and end with your own self-interest? Why, you're advocating self-protection.
Well, not only my own protection, sir, but that of our class. Well, the people will look after themselves. We are so few, and they are so many, that we shall have quite enough to do.
You would desert a family allegiance of centuries for such childish thinking as that?
I know I'm a fool, sir. Perhaps that's why I'm a Tory. The radicals are always saying that a Conservative must be a fool, so perhaps a fool ought to be a Conservative. I am very sorry if this upsets you, Father.
I would not be upset, sir. If I thought you'd studied the Conservative system of thinking with some serious thought and consideration. Right, as it is.
I have, sir. I've been into it like anything, with Frank Tregear. Now, he's my philosopher and guide, you might say.
Then upon my soul, sir, I'm indebted to Mr. Tregear. Now, what are the arguments that this philosopher and guide advances?
I'm afraid I can't go into it now, sir. The fact is, I've a cricket match on today, and I shall be jolly hard pushed to get there as it is.
A cricket match, sir? And you consider that more important than defending your political principles?
21 other fellows to consider, sir. Mustn't keep them waiting.
Hello, Lady Mabel. Miss Cassaway. I didn't know you cared for cricket.
I quite like cricketers. They look so wholesome, all dressed up in white, clothed in white samite.
Mystic. Wonderful. I suppose you come here to see Silverbridge play. He's been a little off form so far this season. Worried, I should think.
And why should his lordship be worried?
Well, that horse of his, the Prime Minister. It's quite fit as far as we know, but our set's all gone a bundle on it for the Derby, and we'll be badly scuppered if he don't oblige.
And who are all your set, Mr. Longstaff?
Well, there's myself, of course.
So we had supposed.
And Silverbridge. And Lord Gerald, if he can get a bet on in Cambridge. But the Dons and whatnot are rather stuffy about that sort of thing, so perhaps he won't be able to.
I sincerely hope not. But as to Lord Silverbridge, Mr. Longstaff, surely he won't plunge on this horse.
Oh, he's very level-headed, is Silverbridge. But then, Lady Mabel, it's not every day that one has a part share in a Derby favourite. And I've no doubt that Tifto will encourage him.
Tifto?
Major Tifto, his new partner. Rather an odd friend for Silverbridge, but then he has a taste for oddity. Inherits it from his dear mother, I dare say. Look at him now, making up to those Americans.
Who are they?
Name of Boncassen. The father is a writer and a scholar. They're very rich. Rich, but very democratic in an American way.
So democratic that they positively fawn over the Duke of Omnium's eldest son.
I'm interested to watch your cricket, Lord Silverbridge.
Oh,
What is the object of the game?
just a bit of fun.
Yes. We had heard you were light-minded over here. In my country, we should have said the object was physical fitness.
Well, cricket ain't very energetic, Miss Boncassen, not mostly.
Well, I wonder. Is anything energetic in England?
Well, you want to come to the Derby next week. The horses are as energetic as anything.
And their owners? I understand you own the favourite for the race.
Just about. And a great strain it is, too, all these fellows risking their money. I'm quite worn out with it all.
Well, I'm glad you feel your responsibilities, even though the matter be so trivial.
But you will be going to Epsom. You must.
Oh, well, not to risk my money, but... Well, I would like to see you lead the winner in, Lord Silverbridge. You do it so modestly and well.
Oh, my. The ball just knocked those stick things down.
Well, that's our first wicket gone. My turn to go in.
Oh, we'll be sure and hit plenty of rounders.
By Jove, I shall do my best with you to watch.
Oh, well struck, sir. Well struck.
You seem to like the game, my dear. Silverbridge is dismissed, it appears.
Yeah, but he's made 79 of these runs, as they call them. I've counted every one.
His lordship has talents to match his rank.
It was a lucky catch, Silverbridge.
So glad you're enjoying our game, Miss Boncassen.
You have deceived me, Lord Silverbridge. You said it was not energetic.
Well, that's you, Miss Boncassen. You've jolted us out of our usual English lethargy.
It was a jolly good innings, Silverbridge. Now, come and let's go to the pavilion and see if we can have some.
I've been a fool, Miss Cass.
It falls to us all from time to time.
Some while gone, Silverbridge asked me to marry him, and I let him go. I spared him, Miss Cass, out of sheer Christian charity. Because he was so young and innocent, I could never feel him to be my superior. I couldn't love him as a wife should love a husband.
Then you did right to say no.
And shall be rewarded in heaven, no doubt. I had him in my net and I let him go.
If he was in earnest...
He was.
Then he will come again.
If he be still in earnest.
Charming young man, Isabel.
Mother. If he comes again, I shall not spare him. Not a second time. I will do anything. Anything, Miss Cass. And I dare say I shall live to be Duchess of Omnium after all.